Hello, people. Hello. This is a game I have played before. I have played it many times. I think this is my fourth or fifth attempt. Keyword attempt, because this game is so big, I've never actually beaten it. Hey there, Rin. How you doing? Thank you for coming. Man, I love this music. But yeah, so I've never officially beaten this game. I think I've gone to like about halfway through, but every time I get to that point, like either a new game comes out or I'm busy with school and ultimately I forget about it until months later, at which point I forget all my progress. So I start again, and it's a vicious cycle. The last attempt I played this was after Ina first streamed it, and that was probably my best attempt yet, but I still failed. And while it's beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none of them could tame our sour soul yet. You're the blah blah. Under pale watch, you taught which I can't fucking read this fast. Based on instincts for redeemed, we'll only give. The elegy of the hollowness of... Okay. I can't read fast. Also, why isn't... Hold on a second. Shit. You're missing the intro. Hold on a second. It's not updating on the screen, is it? No, it's not. There we go. That should work, right? Nope, I didn't hit OK. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna restart that because you deserve the proper intro. This game is too beautiful not to give it that. If I can hit pause. Okay, quit the menu. Let's try that again. Oh, the scuff is real. Okay. In the wilds they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under the palest watch you taught, we changed based on instincts we redeemed. These instincts were redeemed. Really gave bugs such a beast. I don't know. I try, but I'm a slow reader, and this is why I prefer dubbed anime. Because I don't want to pause every 5 seconds. About the game too, didn't play it, yet curious about it. It's a good game. This is a really good game. Art is good. Animation is good. And here we are. The little knight. I don't think we are the Hollow Knight, though. I don't think that's our character. And here our journey begins. But yeah, Chantilly, thank you for coming. Made by only three people made this game? Well, that explains why the Silk Song is taking so much. Though I imagine by this point they did, increase the size of their development team. But yeah, this is a really good game. It's a Metroidvania, which... if you've never played those, they're fun, but they can take a long time. Metroidvania is sort of like a compromise between linear and open world. I guess you could argue Dark Souls and Bloodborne are Metroidvanias as well. Sort of. But yeah, everything about this game is fun and adorable. This game is adorable, but it's also very, very dark. The actual lore behind this game is really dark. But yeah, for the most part, my instincts playing this game remain the same. I mean, 27 hours the first time, but wrote only... Oh shit! Too busy reading chat to notice the damage. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats which one can only dream. Yep, I already know this, but it's good. In fact, maybe it would have helped demonstrate. Wait. What's the button? Isn't it Y? Oh, it's B. Why is it B? I don't know. Gotta get that money. Gotta get the geos. Ow! Man, when's the last time I played this? It had to have been at least a year ago. Because I definitely forget all these traps. Lore, amazing and good thing. It's not that hidden in Dark Souls. Ow. I don't know, I find myself still not fully being able to understand the lore. Though that could just be because I never made it far enough in the game. What was I gonna say though? I forget. Anyways, gotta break all the shit. Can't get up there yet. Where did you get last time? I never ended up beating the big 3 bosses. However, I'd explored almost all the environments, I think. I managed to defeat the Hornet for the first time, but not the second time. In fact, that boss battle stumping me is precisely why I stopped playing the first time. There being swords for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of kings and the land of king and creator. Slip across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollow Nest. Behold the great eternal kingdom, now in ruins. Because isn't that always the way Souls games work? Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there is only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be, there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment. That darkness seems too promising, seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills that place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing after all. And of course, the cute little bench is our bonfire, so to speak. Actually, let's talk to this guy a little bit more, because I forget what he says. I don't blame you for playing... That's a very hard point. Then I killed Mantis Lords. I killed the Mantis Lords without getting the recommended sword upgrade that I didn't know about, and my god, that was one of the hardest boss fights. Many years to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasure and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Feeling tired of that bench? Okay, yeah, he's telling me about the bench. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I remember the Mantis Lords were hard, especially without the sword upgrade, which I did not know about at the time. God, that was painful. And here we are, the Crossroads. If I remember correctly, I should be going this way first. One thing that I really appreciate about this game is just how much they managed to do with the concept of bugs. Because here we see, like, these weird fly things that just bumble around and just bounce off things. And I've seen insects like that. They're, like, really bad at flying. They always bump into things. But we see, like, as the game goes on, you can see that they include not just bugs, not just insects and arachnids, but I think they include other organisms of this scale. I think. I could be wrong. But they make every environment feel unique, all while staying in the confines of the concept of this is a bug world. This is a tiny place full of insects, which is small by our scope. It's the micro world, and they managed to capture that in every single biome. And here's the old Grub. I never gotten all of them back, but I think I was accidentally spoiled as to what happens when you get all the Grubs, which I will not say, and I do not want you to even remotely hint at it, because I want to be proven wrong, if for no other reason than just because I want to, like, make sure that it really happens. I want it to be an original thing that I feel. Get all the money. And there he is. Ah, hello there. Come to explore these beautiful and old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again, it's a pleasure like none other. We're exquisitely lucky. You and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not the head for direction, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Zelda. I can't do the voice anymore. She's not just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth. See all sorts of useful things, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I visit mapping an area. She's also excited to see me. Another thing I like about this game is you can still walk while you have the map out, and you get to like see yourself looking down at the map, and it just looks so cute. So unbelievably cute. It's like a little... You didn't need to add that to the game. Nobody would notice, but it's the little things. It's the little things that make you know you're going above and beyond. Okay, so... I know where I am right now. So there's a badge you can get, which is... Oh, shit. Didn't get the timing right. Damn it. There's a badge you can get, which acts as a compass, but I found I didn't need it because I was good enough at orienting my direction. Okay, come on. There we go. Ow. Worth it for the Geo. Ah. God, I got something stuck in my throat. Oh, there's Geo still up there. Shit. Damn it! Come on! There we go. God, am I coming down with something? Yeah, something's like itching the back of my throat. What the hell? I'm gonna take some water. Ugh. Oh, yeah, something really itching in the back of my throat. It's like a dry itchiness, though. It's not like... Oh, shit. Okay. Fine. Streamer curse. Fuck you. God, I hate those things. Oh, I hear a grub. Oh, nice try. And there's our first grub. Cute little guy. Like, this game is so cute, you really do forget just how dark it is. Alright, I probably don't need to come to this area ever again. So, let's see. Oh shit, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Mini boss fight. Anyways, so I see some new people in chat. Why don't you tell me about yourself? Are you also a fellow VTuber? It looks like it by the name. Yeah, tell me about yourself. Tell me about the troubles you've had today. Or the ups and downs, like the bright side. I'm not good at talking. So yeah, no, I do genuinely want to know what my audience thinks. I want fodder for conversation. Okay, that's right. I need to get the pen to get the map sorted out. Also, I forgot. I have a separate window for chat, which I should probably be looking at. Because it updates way faster than just looking back on OBS. Oh, didn't know you were there. Screw you. Okay, can I get that shard right now? I don't think so. Ow. God, I want the badge that gives you the flies. I want the fly badge. I am indeed streaming on Twitch. Got a shower not long ago and waiting for lunch. Well, if you want. I don't know if YouTube will directly allow you, but if you DM me on Twitter, I will more than be happy to put your Twitch link in chat. Oh, nice! You're a game master? So am I. In fact, if you see the emblem on my sweater, you can see it's a D20 on a ball and chain. Because, like, it symbolized my being a forever DM. Tell me about the campaign. I bet it's fun. Ow. Yes, fill me in on your campaign. Anyone get into anyone's magical realm yet? Is it full of shenanigans? It's a role game I made myself. Oh, really? It's one you made yourself. Cool. What's it about? Worth it. And here's the stag station. Right up here. Yes. Greetings, little one. It has been a long age since I last heard the ring of the station bell. Yet, it echoes down the stagway and calls me to you. And called me to you. Enderclassia, a neo-medieval world, is associated by a menace called the Plague. There's some sort of eldritch being living in crystals across the world. Ooh. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much. But the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Let's go back to Dirtmouth. Oh, wait. There we go. I never thought I'd see such a thing. The stag station is open. They build, The building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious line. A web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'd be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content, where I am. So the thing is, there's no pre-established classes. The game rolls 2 custom D6s with different classes. And they get the class by fusing those together. Sounds like an interesting idea. Reminds me of a game I've wanted to run called Monster Punk. Which I'll talk about soon, although right now I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I am back. So, as I was about to talk about Monster Punk, which sounds similar to your idea of a game where, like, there's, I guess, classes come in, like, 2 parts. So in Monster Punk, there's 4 roles, and those are, like, attacker, tank, healer, and support. However, within those, there's 4 different sub-variations. Those being summoners, paragons, gestalts, and riders. And the idea is, you get specific abilities and specific functions based on that.
Bapanada.
Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with. But what a surprise. He's headed down below. He doesn't sound very happy. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for stores, but I wish he'd spend a little more time up here. Yeah, I could definitely see this being a character with lots of Rule 34. Thankfully, I have not sought it out, but Now I'm tempted to. I'm not much interested in retail myself. Now let's get back here for me. Now let's see what's back here for me to sell. Okay, I don't need the compass, so I'm gonna not buy that right now. I definitely need this. This would be very nice. I can't, fuck. I'll get these later. Anyways, so an example of this would be a rider attacker, and that class combination is called a reaper, who are really cool because they can summon a mount, who is oftentimes either undead or demon, although they could be anything. So you could essentially become like the Ghost Rider, riding on a flaming horse, or it could be like a skeletal horse, like in Minecraft. Or it could be, because constructs like golems are considered machines, it could theoretically be like an intelligent AI-driven motorbike could be your mount as well. And here's the egg. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you're very strong. But you have a very strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right here before us. I'm pretty sure this is the final boss. No, not Quirrell. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Quirrell turned out to be the final boss? A great stone egg laying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg... is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie deeper below us. So that, anyways, back to what I was saying. That is the concept of an attack rider. An attack gestalt would be like a vampire or something, where you suck the life force out of your enemies in close range combat. Oh, actually, no, that's a tank gestalt. A Paragon attacker would be like a raptor who pilots a flying suit of armor. Sort of Iron Man style. And it's very mecha looking. A summoner healer would be a necromancer. A control rider would be a swarm master. Oh, this fucker. Can I kill this fuck? Let's see if we can kill this fuck now. Yeah, without taking a single scratch of damage. That's the way we do it. Like I said, I've played this game so many times. While I still might be unfamiliar to some aspects of it, that part still stays in my memory. But yeah, Monster Punk is a cool game, cool setting. I'd really recommend it. It's like a small-time indie thing, but yeah, I would absolutely recommend it. Screw you. Anyways, how's your Easter? Because, my Easter went pretty well. We didn't do an egg hunt this year like I thought we would. But we did have a nice, lovely dinner. My mom made gnocchi with tiny meatballs. I love it when Mom makes meatballs. Yep, we're not going to be able to get you for a while. Okay, let's try to find a bench again. Because I'm going to write stuff down on this map. Anyways, how was your Thanksgiving? Let me know in chat or comment down below if you're watching this as an archive. Do you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, though I'd never dared journey myself. The brave among us, don't even say it, went there to pray, said they felt a peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. A young couple have recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. He's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given that they're all empty, but they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend to get through doors, I wouldn't put up with it myself. Yeah, okay, so I am 8'7", and I have to live in human infrastructure. It's such a pain. Sometimes I wish I could just stay in a human form forever. But it's tiring to switch, and it's not always comfortable.
Bapanada.
Knuckle of V are weird. Okay, so. If I remember... that grub was right here. And I will remember that. See, I don't need the compass because I have a good enough sense of direction. But I do need those pins because I will forget there is hidden stuff there. Alright, where to next? Going by the egg. I'm back. Ah, you were gone this whole time? Damn, I was explaining Monster Punk to you. Ah. That's alright, though. I would still highly look it up, especially because it's a really cool setting. Like, it's post-apocalypse, but it's also fantasy. And it feels very cool, but also very bleak at the same time, because, like, humans are still around, but they're livestock, essentially. Like, second-class citizens at best, because monsters like dragons, angels, demons, and fairies have all the power. But they also require our life essence to live. So they keep us as, again, second-class citizens at best or livestock at worst. So there's like a really bleak element to it. Actually, let's double check if this grub is here like I thought it was. Might as well get more geos while we're at it. Yeah. Also, don't apologize. I didn't know you were gone. Okay, so this would be chamber 2. So past this gate, I think. Past this screen. Unless this is chamber 1. No, it's chamber 2. Yep, there it is. Okay, so my map was correct. Anyways, tell me about yourself, Chantilly. Tell me about yourself, because you are a VTuber, which means you probably have some interesting background. Yep, can't go this way yet. Wait, where's that put me? Oh yeah, I do need to go the other way around first. Okay. I guess I'm going this way regardless. And there's something I'm saving for debut. Second model and lore stuff. I can tell you a few things. Sure, go for it. Makes good conversation fodder, and we streamers need that. Okay, so we're down here. We'll go down this way. And then according deity, turns over some alienish cat without tail. No tail. And I'm wandering soul, gathering keeper until they are ready to incarnate. Interesting. If you ever have Raft, I might do like a bit of an interview about, because when I play Raft with friends, I turn it into a bit of a podcast. I even started calling it the Raft Cast. Wait, what? Something just popped up. What the fuck? Return YouTube dislikes. Oh! Okay, yeah, this is the extension I have installed, so I can see dislikes again, because YouTube is stupid, and I don't have dislikes anymore. Well, they do, they just hide them, and this is a browser extension you can get to not hide them. Which is very much appreciated, because the only people who don't like dislikes are TV executives who don't even know what people want anymore. Yeah, I still prefer YouTube over Twitch, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm on a planet called Mid-Terra. It will send light years away to save the imminent doom. I'm sure you must be very accustomed to the fragile nature of the planet. I wonder how you're finding this planet's politics, knowing how likely it is that it could be destroyed. I'm sure it's the kind of thing you try to not think about. Okay, this is uncharted territory, but I think I know where I am regardless. Whoops. And up here, I found people interested in things called conventions. That's a nice twist. And felt instead of interested by them as like me. That's a funny twist. Lots of geos. Come on. Let me out. Alrighty then. Yay, none of the geos landed in the spikes. Thank God. 'Cause that's bullshit. There we go. A testament to how well I know this game. Or at least the early game. There you go, little grub. Anyways, Chantilly, why don't you tell me about how your Easter went? Because I'm sure you have a story. Mine was fairly uneventful. We had a nice dinner. It was the first Thanksgiving I had with my nephew. Well, come on. Something had to have happened, right? I got chocolate made for her aunt. Delicious. You got a girlfriend. That's nice. That's dumb. Why not? Like, okay. You don't have to be Christian to celebrate Christmas. That is something I have learned. You don't have to be Christian to celebrate Christmas. You don't have to be Christian to celebrate Easter either. It's just an excuse to have a party. Like, let me tell you something. While there are, like, cultural and religious things behind holidays, ultimately, it's just an excuse to have a party. That is, like... My family started originally Catholic, but we haven't gone to church in at least a decade. Probably 2 decades. Like, and we stopped being Christian, like, 15 years ago. That's not fun. You need to have a party. Everyone needs a party every now and then. I forget, was there something back here? Yes, there was. Sweet, sweet geos. Oh boy. One second. If I remember correctly, back here there should be a place to get more essence. Anyways, I recommend going to a holiday celebration at some point. Peak of the Hellhound. Hello, hello. Thank you. Another VTuber I see. Thank you. We were just talking about Easter, so tell us about your Easter while I'm busy fighting this boss. Yeah. Should stop being that headstrong. Ah! Ow! Okay, I have a moment. I have an opening. There we go. Very chocolate with Blaze. Oh, so you're Blaze's girlfriend? Oh. Well, that's nice. Although I will say, it isn't the first time I've seen a VTuber power couple. There was someone I used to know by the name of Seppi, who had a husband who was also a VTuber. Probably the most unique duo. Their channel on YouTube is called Duo Leveling. Oh yeah, this individual. Yeah, Dual Leveling, which is a channel on YouTube. They are VTubers, but they are also twins. Like, actual, identical twins. And I can believe that, because they sound very similar. And it's impressive. Like, here I thought, me as a Knuckle V, I was the most unique and individual VTuber, but nope, we have to have twins.
Oh, title.
Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see. The old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I think I might never... I don't think I ever would have woken. I'm Sly. Usually, I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins don't agree with me, so I'll do my best to get back. If you return above, come see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there. And I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell by the look that you know how to wield it. Why, yes, I do. VTuber couple is a couple goal. Still, that's the kind of thing I don't think I could ever commit to. Just because... there's always that possibility that things don't work out and you have to break up. And that can make things awkward. I've already had a few very subtle moments like that early on in streaming. And actually one very recently, but I don't like talking about that one. More Geo. But yeah, thank you for coming. Tell me about your day, lament about your problems to me, give me anything. I need conversation fodder. That, and I do genuinely care about my viewers. I'm one of those kind where you can trauma dump in my stream if you really want to. I don't mind. I like helping people and listening to their problems. Okay, let's see. Nope. Wait, how do I zoom in? Why can't I zoom in? I guess for some reason I can't zoom in any further. Okay. This one I was able to before. This cavern has yet to be explored. I know what's in these two, so I'm not gonna bother them. You're working on VTuber model. Do you not have a working model yet? Actually, if I remember correctly, I have an addiction to make them. Yep. If I remember correctly, and I think it was Blaze who told me about this, you might be the one he recommended me to for model rigging, because I'm trying to... well, I haven't officially said anything on my channel yet, but I am going to get a new model soon. And I'm trying to budget myself, because the model itself is going to be expensive. We're talking around $600. So I'm trying to cut corners where I can, but I also want to be like really high quality. So I've been looking at certain riggers, because I want something that's like really good, really crisp, really clean. So I keep going this way. This should be the way, right? I believe it is, yes. Ow. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, great, there's so many of them. Fuck you. My price for a model is ring. Good to know. I do have your Twitter tab open, so I'm gonna have to check your work. Because again, I want something that's like really good, like with a big wide range of movement. Ow. But I'm making the new one for Blaze. Damn it! There we go! Third time's the charm. God, I remember the one challenge to get, I don't even remember what it was, but it was a badge and you needed to pogo off of these big centipedes. for like a minute straight. Probably wasn't a minute straight, but it certainly felt like it. God, that was a painful one. Alright, we go down. Okay. With my mom if you want to see my best work. Sure. Like I said, YouTube has this thing where it doesn't let people post links, but you can always send it to me in DMs or something. So let's see. From where I am now, I should be going directly up, right? Although first... There we go. And draw my own NPCs, nice. That's a skill I wish I had. Although at the same time, I think even if I were able to, I wouldn't have the time. I am a scatterbrained individual with ADD hopped up on Adderall, so I never have time for anything, it feels like. Like 2 days ago, I was forced to help my family with a construction project, and I just really didn't want to, because... like, my time is short. My time is valuable. But family is family. Alright, let's look at this map again. Alright, I know where I need to go. It's understandable, yeah. I need a secretary in my life or something. I got top on health, because I know I'm about to face a boss fight, and I want all the health I can get. Nope, not this way. Oh, it's above, right. Yeah. Honestly, half the reason I want a girlfriend is just so I can have someone to help me and remind me to shave every day. Because that's actually exactly what my Nona, my grandmother's mother, was to my Nono. And after she passed away, he fell apart dramatically. Like, he became a mess. Alright, thanks. I'll check out in a bit. Nico always helps me with those things. Ask her to remind me of things, and she does. Yeah, I need someone like that in my life. How long have you two been together for, by the way? Alright, I believe it is now boss battle time. The first time I did this boss fight, I was actually able to beat it in one shot. So let's see if I can do that again. Almost 6 years, wow. 5.5 long-distance relationships. Some tells me this is a relationship that could potentially last if you can be together for that long at a distance. Alright, here we go. False Knight. There we go. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Oop. Almost fell for that. Ah! Y'all wait for that opening. Alright. Poor little guy. And so, first boss defeated. Damage points per cycle. Wow, you've memorized this, haven't you, Blaze? City Crest. That is needed. Okay, I always love this little detail. You can, like, bully the little mace head, because it's actually a bug. I'm not going to bully him too much. The loot. Anyways. Yeah, man, the unit. I'm wondering if I have to start, because I don't want to go through long-distance relationships. I want someone who can physically be there for me, but I am wondering, because you're not the first couple I met who are madly in love and have been together for so long. Damn, I can't get those geos! Fuck you. Well, I got the ones left in here, fine. Yeah. I am trying to find a girlfriend, though. I don't know how well it's gonna work out. It's funny, my sister gave birth in November, and that's what's really got me thinking, I need someone in my life. Like, I'm almost done college. I'm gonna be getting a job soon. I should probably start putting myself on the market for the first time in forever. You'll need someone. Oh. What is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. Strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollow Nest Corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Something popped up again. Let me fix that. There we go. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Get that special summon. Yeah, but you have to look, right? And so far I haven't found anyone. That be to unleash the spirit. Spells will deplete soul, replenish soul, but yeah, I already know. And now you trapped me in here like a dick. Oh, you've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching you over you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake, I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor, not as repayment for my gift, of course, but simply because we're friends now. Oh, sure, we're friends now. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with the small favor, my friend. I love how, like, you lock me in here and say it's a favor. The mound. The ancestral mound. But yeah, how did you two meet? Just like, you said at a convention, right? Screw you. How dare you take a chunk off my health. Which will very quickly be replenished by this big stone here. Oh yeah, you said you two met at a convention? Oh, come on, all the little butterfly. Oh, there we go. No. Where do they go? Fuck you, despawning piece of shit. What a ripoff. There's one. Alright, here we go. There we go, that was fast. A lot faster than I expected, actually. Am I really that good at this game? Soul Catcher. Charms. Yep. Wait, did I just get an achievement? How the hell did I not get that achievement before? Played this game like 4 times. Oh ho, so it's done. You've slain the beast. Poor thing, must have been terrified of you. It used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without the spell of mine. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Oh look, the gate between us has been opened. The gate you probably closed yourself. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and, have faith. Wherever you are seeking, it will find you. It was yours. I was just talking with my GF about some Hollow Knight lore, and oh my god, I can't believe how much I love her in this game. I was, you probably didn't hear me. I was asking, how did you two meet? You said it was a convention, right? Wait, what does this thing do again? I think I remember. Increased amount, yep, increased amount of soul gain, yeah. Soul Catcher is like one of the most useful ones that they give you right off the bat. Lore-wise, yes. Oh, and lore-wise. What about out of lore-wise? Met online? You said it was long distance for like 6 years. Oh, we met, from Pokemon app. Cool. There is someone, and I'm not going to go into any detail about this, but let's just say there is someone who I have grown emotionally attached to, who is in a completely different time zone, who I think I have a crush on, but I don't know if, when, or how to tell her, especially since she's always busy. Like, always busy. What? Yeah, time zone crises are worse. Especially when this person is also a VTuber, and being 3 time zones apart on the West Coast means I can never be there when she streams, and trying to organize any kind of collab is really difficult. Cute little grubs. Thankfully, I didn't think to ask her if she wanted to watch my stream today. Otherwise, she might connect the dots. Alright, now we're going this way. Inspect. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hallownest descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. Their all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Yeah. Alright, and now to demonstrate what I was talking about earlier about how diverse this game can be in terms of like its biomes and how it is able to take the concepts of bugs to a notable extent. There we go. And it's dead. Now, before I leave, I feel like I gotta spend my geos. Because I know what happens when you don't spend them. Yeah, I remember when I first met her, I did stay up. I purposefully stayed up till midnight to watch her stream. Like, she really does seem like a nice person. And similar to Mia, she has had trouble in her past. And I always find myself being the one who has to be emotional support. Not like it's forced upon me, I just enjoy doing it. It makes me feel whole, I guess, to help people. Also, part of what's been making me think of my business career and how I want to, like, orient towards that. Actually, wait. Actually, no, let's go here first.
Papa nada.
Oh, what a turn. Our shopkeeper's come home. Just wandered back in. I hoped for a grand tale of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. It's bad for the market, not that he's complaining. Hello, I know we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Yes, we need to buy this right now. Gathering Swarm, best one. There we go. You know, I remember at some point someone on TG made a Hollow Knight TTRPG. And I always found that very interesting. Alright, anything left here I can buy with my money?
Papa nada.
I saw something about that. I'm pretty sure it's just a fan-made thing, but it's still a cool idea. Like, I've seen people make RPGs out of everything. Fallout, Mass Effect. No, wait, no. So. Also, I could swear I saw something up here somewhere. Also, I know you're Canada, so, to even the balance, I'm from Chile. Funny. Funny pun. I don't know much about Chile. Alright, here we go, down the green path. Is there something down here? It's fine. It's one of the most forgettable countries. Honestly, all of South America is pretty forgettable. I don't even know why it is. Why is it South America turned out to be one of the most forgettable places on the planet? I guess it was because of, like, lack of involvement in World War II. Because I know South American countries were involved, but they were involved with giving, like, material support. But, other than that, people forget about it. There's not many countries people. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, no one speaks about them because they haven't been partaking in a lot of really super important global events to any, like, notable extent. Like, if people from, say, Panama or El Salvador partook in D-Day, maybe people would remember these countries a bit more and, like, get to understand them better. To be fair, I think, like, Canada is only notable for being next to America. I love this music. With the bassoon. Yeah, that's the problem. Latin America always feels like a country that's basically, or like a series of countries that's basically wallpaper. It's like they're part of the background. It's sad. It's like North Mexico and another Mexico. Basically, yeah, I've seen enough to know that on average Americans are pretty... Oh, forgot about you. Piece of shit. To know that Americans on average can be pretty ignorant about the world. But I don't think I'm one to say that much. Because again, I barely know anything about South America. Like, I know more about Japanese history than I do about South American history. Hell, I think I know more about African history than I do South American history. Have you ever been to Canada, by the way? Here's an interesting fact. Chile has the most antique mummies in the entire world. Really? Chinchorros with over 10,000 years of history. Wow. That's why people forget. That's interesting. I didn't even know that before. Hold on, I'm gonna Google this quickly. Because I love me history, I am a historian. I went to college for it, among other things. Chinchorros. Chinchorro culture. Oh, I see nice colorful hammocks. These look like lovely people. He said they have the most mummies and like a 10,000-year-old history. That's crazy. I thought, so my understanding is the original inhabitants of the Americas came from Alaska, I think 8,000 years ago. So, interesting. I might be wrong on that. Thank you for the good piece of knowledge. I'll see if I can look up more about it, though. Knowing me, I'll probably forget very quickly. But anyways, yeah, have you two been to Canada? There's a puppet show made in Chile called 30 Minutes, which a family show that's also is useful to know much about Chilean culture. Yeah, if you want to come to Canada, because I'm pretty sure Chile, despite the name, is a fairly hot country, I'm guessing. There's a hornet. Get back here, bitch. So I would say best time to visit Canada if weather is an issue is probably summer. This goes for a lot of countries. I would avoid the Niagara Falls, though. I mean, it's cool to be at, but it's also the biggest tourist destination, which means, holy shit, there's people everywhere. I pretty much traveled to Peru, Argentina, and Bolivia. I have family that went to live in the US. Yeah, so I would avoid Niagara Falls if at all possible, because it's... Or if you're gonna go there, go in the winter or something when, like, no one is there, because, Niagara Falls and the surrounding city, like, they are just clogged with tourists, like a lot of capital cities. I want to make money to travel a few countries with Pika. Ah, good. Actually, unless something gets disrupted anytime soon, my family's planning to take me to Italy. My mother's, well, more like my grandmother's home country. Oh, this place no. Yeah, okay. So yeah, then I would recommend Southern Ontario during the summer, because that gets up to, I think, at its most extreme, 30 degrees Celsius. But it's usually around 20 to 25 in the summer, which is also why it's unbearable here. Other than that, I would recommend going to the province of Nova Scotia, because it is a very beautiful place. Actually, Halifax is also pretty nice. Lots of history in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We got over for a few days. 40 Celsius. Oh god, I couldn't even imagine that. Oh. Oh. I don't even know if my parents could imagine that either, because my parents are straight up cold-blooded reptilians. They hate winter. Meanwhile, I love it. I love winter. With a lot of humidity. Oh, that makes it even worse. Oh. Isn't this a contrast from the Crossroads? Such humid, lively place. The roads twist and turn in the most wonderful ways. I've done my best to chart the area ahead, although I must admit some of the area's inhabitants provide quite a nuisance. Yep. You can't breathe out there. Yeah. Fuck, how do people live in that condition? Imagine an imaginary curtain made of heat that hits you with... yeah. God, I could just imagine stepping off the plane and feeling like I just opened an oven. That would be... I don't even want to think about that. But yeah, Nova Scotia, one of the most beautiful places. Definitely a place to go if you want to see history, want to see the oldest brewery in Canada. Newfoundland, another amazing place. Very colorful Scottish culture. Other than that, there isn't a lot to see in Canada unless you like nature. Because Canada is 90% wilderness. Canada's like 90% nature, so like there's like tours to the Rocky Mountains. There's you know, if you ever come here, I'd be glad to show you around. But yeah, there's like tours of the Rocky Mountains. There's like hiking trails everywhere. Canadians love hiking. Me, not so much. But that's just me being a lazy shit. Yep. I'm sure my folk wouldn't mind having someone stay for a few days. Maybe they could convert into some sort of an Airbnb arrangement. Also, there's nothing in the prairies. This is something I've been told because I've never done a cross-country road trip before, but my brother has. And he says that the prairies are scary. The prairies being the middle of Canada, like the Midwest, the plains, full of all the wheat fields. And that's the thing, it's like literally nothing but wheat fields for miles upon miles. So wait, where do I go next? So it's like you're driving and you see nothing but wheat fields for miles and you begin to wonder if you're really moving. Or if like... or if the land is playing tricks on you. British Columbia probably has some cool sites. Sounds like a good place to LARP. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, I feel like traveling in the prairies for days on end would probably drive me mad. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, British Columbia probably has something interesting. I don't know much about it. Although I do have family there. All I know is that British Columbia has the most insane price for housing. Like, the housing market there is just insane. Oh, this is where I go. Alright. Now I remember. But yeah, in the summer, I'm going to Italy. I've wanted to go there for many, many years. I'm the only one in my immediate family who has never traveled to Italy. My brother has, my sister has. I have not been to Italy, so this is extremely, extremely exciting. Alright, time to meet this guy. Tiny squib, you approach fearless. Are you a hunter? Okay, I'm not doing his voice. Are you a hunter like me? You feel the urge inside to stalk, to kill, to understand. Then take it, my journal. It will aid you. At first, the text may seem difficult to discern, but a learned hunter will come to understand its words. Venture the depths of this land and slay the beasts. Prove yourself worthy to bear the mark of the hunter. Little squib, you may have overcome a few creatures, but you are only just beginning. Don't delay, descend into the belly of this world and hunt down the life you find. There's a lot of Italians here? Interesting. Because there's a lot of Italians in Canada too, specifically the East Coast. Like, my grandparents came here from, like, after World War II. All pathetic, hardly worth killing. Goodness caverns that crawl through the caverns looking for food. Simple-minded creatures, blah blah blah. I've read these so many times. Oh yeah, the Shade. Which I haven't even encountered yet. Yeah, lots of Italians in my part of Canada. There you go, little grub. Screw you. That's what you get, bitch. Oh, there's a stone up there. Cool. Might need that. Is super common. Yep. Italy is another one of those countries that sometimes gets forgotten about. I guess because people think more about Spain than Italy. I don't know, all I know is I'm excited to go there. There's the Hornet again. I'm excited to go there. I'm excited to meet family I've never met before. Although I've been told it's going to be hot, like really hot. And I'm going to have to deal with that somehow. And there's going to be a lot of walking. And it's going to be a lot of uphill walking because Italy's a mountainous country. Jeez. The Germans. What's same with Germans? Them being forgettable? Because they're definitely not forgotten. Those who stray from the White King's Road shall face the law of Un. Who's Un again? I feel like I've heard that name before. Oh hey, a bench. Okay, so I should be down here. German ancestry too. Yeah, I know. A lot of whom fled to escape war crimes. Actually, no, it's Brazil. No, wait, no, that's Argentina. No, it's Argentina where a lot of German war criminals fled. And that's the big joke. The pizza, pasta, and cheese from Italy. And more food. Yep. Who was that one guy who was responsible? Was he responsible for orchestrating the Holocaust? Who, they didn't find him until he died at some pool in Argentina. No war criminal. Yeah, because I remember that. Wasn't it, like, wasn't his name the Angel of Death? Refugees from Russia. Ah! Interesting. I've actually heard stories, rather wholesome stories, of, like, German POWs from, like, the Africa Corps, who, obviously you need to put prisoners of war somewhere, so they loaded them on a ship to Canada. And there they end up falling in love with Canada. Because as it turns out, Canada falls to the Geneva Convention, and even allowed prisoners of war the opportunity to educate themselves. They had, like, a library, so that they could educate themselves for career opportunities after the war. And it got to a point, I'm not even joking, where prison guards in Canada would allow German POWs to walk freely outside the confines of the prison camp. Because, first and foremost, it's Canada. Get back here, bitch. Because firstly, it's Canada, like, it was, like, in the middle of, like, Alberta or something, like, prairie countries where, like I said, there's nothing. So it's like, okay, you escaped the prison camp, now what? There's nothing but fields from miles upon miles. Where exactly are you gonna go? Yeah, lots of very wholesome stories. Prisoners of war were, if they had good behavior, they were allowed to, like, walk outside the prison. They were also allowed to volunteer on local farms to help. And, like, a lot of incredibly sweet stories. They took everything back. Yeah. Same thing with my dad's side of the family from the Netherlands. They, well, actually, no. I don't know my Oma's story, but I know my Opa, he wanted to go to Canada and become a farmer. But he was drafted into the Indonesian War. Like, the Indonesian War of Independence. And as he's told me, he never... Because he was, thanks to his eyesight, my Opa was assigned the role of a sniper. Which means that he'd basically be guaranteed to kill people. Like, because not every soldier will get a kill, but snipers, by their very nature, they will kill someone. But he always shot above heads. He always, like, overshot, specifically so he wouldn't have to kill anyone. And that's something I really appreciate about my Opa. He has that humanity about him. I should ask about my Oma's side more, because I never really got a chance. She died when I was like 10, from cancer. Oops, I missed. Yep. Never killed a person. The only other thing I know about my family in the Netherlands is, my great aunt and her husband were part of the Dutch resistance, which wasn't nearly as glorious or as romantic as it sounds. They just took measurements of bridges and reported back. Volga Germans. I see. I see. Must be a nice change of pace. Like, it's understandable why people would flee a country, like, especially if you've seen, like, the devastation of places like Dresden and Berlin. You begin to realize why so many people fled. What's really interesting is that my grandparents came from the Netherlands and Italy, but they never actually met each other until they got here. Which I find very, like, interesting, almost like fate. Not that I believe in fate, mind you. What about you? Can you trace your lineage back to, like, Chile for as long as you can remember? Oh, what? Let's go, yep. I just told, about my family meeting each other here in Canada instead of in their home country, yeah. And I still remember, my Opa, my Nono, he was 16 when he left. My Nona was a lot younger when she came here, so she had less of an accent. And one of her fondest memories of the trip here was the food on the ship that took her to Canada. Specifically, bananas. They didn't have bananas in Italy. And she fell in love with that fruit. It was her favorite. She's no longer with us either, much like my Oma. Officially, COVID took her, but she'd been a vegetable for almost a decade by that point. You know, Alzheimer's. And as I said before, my Nono, when she died, he became a mess. He's getting better, though, because, we brought him into a retirement community specifically for Italian people, like old Italian people. So he's listening to old, bananas are tasty. They are. But yeah, ever since he went to that old folks home, things have been so amazing for him. Because he has dementia and he's slipping away slowly. So, being surrounded by such familiar sights, people with Italian names, who speak fluent Italian and with the same age bracket, listening to lots of Italian accordion music, and lots of traditional Italian food. It's like he's in his natural habitat again, and he's starting to, like, keep track of things. Oh god, you want to hear a really, heartwarming story? So as I said before, my sister gave birth in November. And I have a nephew. I am now what I refer to as an Uncle of V. And I couldn't be more happy. And neither could my Nono. I think a week after he was brought back from the hospital, we had our Nono over for a visit. He held that baby in his arms. Who was given a very traditional Italian name, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to dox my own nephew. And he cried. Like, he wept with a big smile on his face, holding his grandnephew in his hands. And it was such an amazing moment, too, because, like we said, his mind's sort of deteriorating, and having someone like this is good for his mental health. Like, he remembers his nephew, and it's helping him keep a grip on his memories. Which is... there's just so much about this that's so nice. Yeah. Gee, am I right here? But yeah, and yeah, that was just a very heartwarming story. My Oppa has yet to actually meet his grandnephew in person, though. You might have seen him on a video chat, but he has, for about a year now, been on the other side of the country. And we miss him dearly. And I remember, because my Oppa is... he's in his 90s now. Okay, I don't think I can go here yet. I think I need the dash power. And I remember the day we took him out of that nursing home and load him up into a car going for the airport. And I remember saying goodbye to him, except in a very, very meaningful way because, well, he's 1 foot in the grave. He can't walk anymore. He has to be in a wheelchair all the time. He needs constant support. And he's getting forgetful, so we know he's gonna die soon, and my fear was that saying goodbye to him then would be the last time I would say goodbye. So I made sure, I made sure to give a very good goodbye to make sure that whenever he does die, I will know that I was there to give him a proper farewell. Very touching. It's actually making me choke up a little thinking about it. But yeah. My grandparents may be going, but I got a nephew now, someone new in my life, and maybe someday soon I'll have children of my own. That's my hope. Very touching indeed. Oh god, well, I'm also talking about the waterworks. Let's talk about my grandmother with Alzheimer's and how I refused to see her after they put her in that nursing home. And every time the family went to visit, I was in the car for like 30 minutes to an hour. Because I refused to see her. I haven't seen much of my family things, but pretty sure I have something Italian there. Grandma's last name is Italian. Probably. You might want to check into that. It might be interesting. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. So, you can't tell me that there's nothing behind this floor. What was I say? Yeah, so my grandmother was Alzheimer's. I refused to see her for, like, the last few years of her life. Because I just couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle her forgetting everything. The greater mind once dreamed of leaf and cast these caverns so. And every bush and every vine, the mind of Un reveals itself to us. Yeah, my family went in, I never did. And I don't regret that. Like, I don't regret not being able to see my grandmother for years until she finally died. Because I knew that it wasn't her anymore. It was whatever fragmented memories were left. Fuck you. Bitch. Yeah, and I remember back in 2020 when we had the funeral, I was asked numerous times if I wanted to see the body, before they closed up the casket. I refused. I straight up refused. Because I knew what happened to her. She stopped eating a long time ago, so she would have been very emaciated. She was essentially a vegetable by the time, and I kept hearing stuff like she would be, or like she'd, say, "I know you" to my mother, her daughter, and she'd be very happy, but she doesn't know who she is, and that just... No, I couldn't bear if she saw me but didn't recognize me. That was too much. I didn't want my grandmother's image to be ruined by seeing her in this new and humiliating state. And I even said that at her funeral, that I'm glad I still have that image of her in my head. Yeah, Alzheimer's is worse than cancer. People talk about how tragic cancer is. No. Cancer is nothing. If you want to extend your life, there's chemo, and that can be painful to deal with. But other than that, it's not that bad. It is not psychological torture for both you and your family. It's painful, but it's not scary. Alzheimer's is scary. To have your mind slowly decay. To have your consciousness and self-awareness just drained from you bit by bit. Not too long after that, I learned that sleep deprivation can be linked to Alzheimer's, so I made sure from then on to try and get a good sleep schedule, which, after being streamer, not really happening as much anymore. But I still try to get a good 8 hours whenever I can. Well, yes, and I tell it to everyone who decides to, like, stay up till 1 in the morning streaming. I'm like, no, go to bed, or I'll force you to listen to Everywhere at the End of Time for 6 hours. Anyways, I got nothing else to talk about. What about you? Stream normally at 2 p.m. Depending on if I'm streaming that day, I might not be able to make it, though I can certainly try. Because I know that I'm streaming 10 times this week. This is stream 1 of 10 this week. It's gonna be painful. But it's been a long time since I streamed regularly. Come on, bitch. Damn it! Keep missing! There we go. I really super division once I got out of school. No way being a VTuber is going to bring it back. Sometimes it has to. If there's someone you want to collab with, but they're in a completely different time zone, you have to. Yeah, it is great. Just what do you think you're doing? You dare to come between me and my prey? Okay, buddy. Is it a habit of yours to scurry around getting it in the way and causing bother? Know this, cur. I am Zote the Mighty, the knight of great renown. Cross me again, and you'll find out why they call my weapon Life Ender. Pretty uncreative name for a weapon. What are you still bothering me for? I'm a knight. I'm not interested in your childish games. I need my rest. Okay, old man. Be gone. At least I draw my nail. Oh, I'm so afraid. I wonder if some of these characters will return in the sequel. The green children walked from the dream unto these lands. Here we shall wait, patient for the call to return. Yeah, like, in order to, like, collab with people from the West Coast, especially people who work during the day, I'm definitely gonna have to put in the extra mile. There you go, little Grub. Be free. On guard. There we go. Yep. And by the way, if you ever want to collab with me, just DM me. My DMs are always open for collabs. Like, what's the fun of being a streamer if you have no friends, you know? Like, what's called parasocial relationships? That's like, basically purely online relationships with people. And that's why a lot of people become streamers, because they feel that sense of loneliness. Yep. I mean, I do too. But, I don't know. There's something about interacting with people that makes it so much more fun. Like, I mean, what you're doing right now, which, by the way, thank you greatly for being here. The best thing you could do for someone like me, aside from subscribing, is... aside from subscribing to me, the greatest thing you could ever do to help is just be here talking to me. Because, like, without that, what's the point of gameplay commentary? I need someone to talk to. And that's why I always try to be there to support other VTubers like myself, and be there and chat, although it's getting harder and harder the more I branch out and the more I network, because there's just people I can't spare the time for. And then when you see someone who's much bigger than you and growing much faster, you get this sense of inferiority, which I'm learning to overcome. My, this place. It's much changed since I last saw it. The greenery grows so wild. The stations like to be consumed by it. I'm going back to the top for a bit, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom again, because I have Adderall and apparently a very tiny bladder. Adderall makes you have to go to the bathroom a lot. It makes you have to pee. Considering it also wakes me up, it's basically my coffee, except instead of cocoa, or coca powder, it's... instead of caffeine, it's meth. Or like a very, very watered down version of meth. Anyways, I'll be right back. Gotta go to the bathroom. I should really get a BRB screen at some... I'm not that cool, Pika. By the way, while I was in the bathroom, I was wondering, because I heard Blaze give a summary of his lore. What is your lore? All I see is the Hellhound, and I can draw some things from that, but please, tell me about yourself. Tell me about your VTuber lore. I used to think the Kingdom below was all dead, cold rocks, but I've since been told different. Travelers speak of startling variety of hollow-ness caverns. Even just besides those crossroads there, there's meant to be an area filled with leafy greenery. I told those same travelers about the wonderful grass that grows around the town. They don't seem impressed. I mean, it doesn't look impressive. Looks quite sad, actually. Oh, there's Zote. You there! Why are you skulking around in the shadows? Because it's dark? Yes, your eyes don't deceive you. I am Zote the Mighty. Knight of great renown. Tremble before me. Never heard of you. Oh, but I told her you asked about her lore. Okay. While you were hiding here in your dingy little cavern, I ventured into a dark pit below and slew beasts and had sharp mandibles. Atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me, but I don't have time for your adultation. I must rest and prepare for my next journey down. I wonder... So, everything in a game is made for a reason. Every character serves a purpose to the story.
Bapanada.
I have a feeling that there's like some deeper meaning to Zote's character, because he just seems like this annoying guy who just shows up occasionally and pretends to be great. Or more than likely, he thinks he's great, genuinely convinced he's great. Like the Dunning-Kruger effect. But I really do have to wonder, like, what is, like, the message behind Zote as a character? I mean, he is really adorable. He's a likable character, but still, I have to wonder. It's like... maybe it's supposed to, like, symbolize or, like, emphasize just how little people care about us as the character in the game. Because, like, Zote is this mighty warrior who, brags about doing exactly the same thing we do, but we get no recognition. So maybe it's supposed to symbolize, like, we're in a world that is far too big for us to care about. I just realized I have my headphones on backwards. One moment. Like a world that expects nothing from us, which kind of makes sense. I have a theory, but that means I spoil the game. Okay, yeah, then don't. But back to what I was saying, it does make sense that way, because when you look at the main character, like, the main character is adorable, you want a plushie of the main character. But this little guy is very unintimidating. Like, he is not scary at all, right? I'm gonna do a bit more exploring before I go to the final boss. Like, this cute little guy doesn't look like he's capable of much. You're, like, so tinier than the rest. Little bug is on a mission, having... Yeah, it's like we're so tiny and insignificant. And I feel like a character like Zote is just there on occasion to remind us that no one expects anything from you. Like, you're just a shadow in this world, so to speak. hell, we don't even know why we're here, at least not at the beginning, and I still don't fully understand, although I did get a semblance of a mission when I stopped playing last time. Bad plant. The bassoon section. And is that a harp I hear? It's so beautiful. I love the music in this area. It's really fitting. Oh, okay, that was dirty. That was dirty, game. That was very dirty. I saw you. Actually, this reminds me of something I was about to talk about at some point ago, but never got around to. There is a game, an indie game, not unlike this. Well, it's very much not like this, but in some ways it is. It's called Hyperlight Drifter. Have you ever heard of it? Oh god. Okay, I'm not going to this place yet. I remember this challenge. I'm gonna wait. As much as I like this place, and as much as I want the treasure in there, I'm not going there. But yeah, have you ever heard of Hyperlight Drifter? I haven't. Yes, so do I. That was another game that took me a few attempts to actually beat, but I'm glad I did. Not play it yet. Oh! Oh my god. I remember... Fuck. You want to know how old that game is? Do you remember Steam Greenlight? That program where users vote on games that get on the Steam store. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. Because I remember seeing the trailer for that game on Steam Greenlight, and every time I watched that trailer... Please play it. Please, for the love of God, play it. Like, I remember, just the trailer alone had me with goosebumps. Like, and it's like, it was like the very, very, very first trailer. I don't even know if you can find it anymore. But it always gave me goosebumps whenever I watched it. And then I actually played the game. First and foremost, the soundtrack of that game is amazing. It's so beautiful. Gameplay, it's sort of a hack and slash with some shooting. Actually, it's got a really neat mechanic where your guns have an ammunition count based on, like, the damage you deal with your sword. So, like, you can't cheese everything with guns. You have to, like, use your sword to charge your guns. And then you can use your guns to make fights easier. So, like, it really does blend in ranged and melee combat really well. It's also a pretty difficult game. You do get upgrades, but your health always stays at 5 pips. Like, you get more Estus flasks, so to speak, but ultimately, you just stay with 5 health all the time. And it's a game of exploration, and another really cool thing about Hyperlight Drifter is there is no dialogue whatsoever. It's one of those games, like, even a Hollow Knight has dialogue, but Hyperlight Drifter has nothing. Whenever you talk to a character, you get, like, a story that's presented in, like, 2 or 3 pictures, and that's it. And it's up for you to interpret everything else. And, like, it's also a game that does lots of environmental storytelling. Like, the first place I visited, which was this mountain, like, you see it from a distance, and you can see this gigantic behemoth of, like, a machine. like some giant robot that looks like it died long, long ago, and its arm is wrapped around the peak of this mountain. And as you approach this mountain, like, you will eventually see shots where you can see it getting closer until you're finally face to face with this giant dead robot. Like, and like, there's areas that look like they went through a war zone, and you have to piece together what happened in the past. And it's all done non-verbally. And it was, visually it was beautiful, gameplay was top-notch. It was really a 10 out of 10 game if ever there was one. So please, actually, I'll try to be there if you play it. Because that is such an amazing game. And it's not terribly long, too. There's a total of 4 regions to explore. Ow. And the reason why I bring up Hyper Light Drifter is because recently, my chalky milk. Who doesn't like chocolate milk? I was just talking about a game called Hyper Light Drifter, which, by the way, if you haven't played that, Pika, please play it. It is such a beautiful game, and oh god, the ending, the piano music at the end will make you smile so much. Frozen chalky milk. Normally, in Canada, we like our chocolate milk warmed up. But that's in the winter, mainly. With, like, marshmallows floating in it. But yeah, the reason why I bring up Hyper Light Drifter is because they announced the new game. One that's been announced for a long time. It's been like, how long has it been since the original game came out? I think it came out in 2006. Yeah. Hold on, what's it called? It's called Hyper Light Blaster is the new game. I think. No, oh no, wait, no. That's the thing from Enter the Gungeon. Never mind. Wait, what is the new game called? Hold on, now I need to figure this out. Alright, Steam. Hyper Light Breaker is what it's called. And it just looks so beautiful. It doesn't use pixel graphics like the first game. It's like a 3D game. So it's going to be interesting to see how that changes combat. But I'm so looking forward to it. Like, Hyper Light Drifter is one of my all-time favorite games ever. And I even made sure to 100% that game. I looked up walkthroughs and shit. Yeah. Wait, why am I going this way? I shouldn't be this way. I was going up here. Yeah, I totally got distracted by that. I wasn't even watching where I was going. Yeah, like, please, both of you, if you have a chance, play Hyper Light Drifter. Yeah. I believe Breaker's it is supposed to be a sequel, so it takes place in the same world, which, again, I'm really excited to see what happens. Yes, I did. If you would like to explain. Really, nothing. There we go. I was wondering where you were. God, there was one part about Hyper Light Drifter that I absolutely hated, and it was this really stupid minigame where you had to dash 100 times consecutively, which involved really precise timing. 100 times, by the way. And if you did it, you would get, like, a bit of money, which is very rare in the game. It's, like, something that you get in small chunks. And if you do it 800 times, you get an entirely new outfit. Which, I never got that achievement. Ugh, 800. Ugh, it makes me want to puke thinking about it. That was so bullshit. I would rather learn to become a robotics engineer simply to rig up a device that can press the spacebar that many times. Like, in sequence, just to avoid that part. It is so bullshit. Oh, you love this game? Good, because I'm going to be playing a lot of it. I have attempted to beat this game so many times, but I've never finished it. So I'm going from the beginning, and my goal is, by the end of the summer, to beat this game. This game, the more you play, the better you get. Yeah, I know. Already, I only got hit by the first boss once. Because like I said, I've played this game a lot before, so I'm, like, really good at it just by default. So if you come to see me fail, you're probably not going to see that anytime soon. Unless it's the challenges, in which case I probably will fail. Many, many times. It should be right around there? Pico was a human, ran from the house because he got mad. Then, met a hellhound with, in an alleyway. She transformed into a hellhound too. Cool. Oh, the dream bosses. That wasn't what I was referring to, but I am aware of the dream bosses too. And apparently, some of them are sanity breaking. I'm talking about like the parkour challenges and stuff to get like badges. Like, it's not here. I thought it was. Damn it! Did not mean to fall down there. Okay, so I'm now here. I do not want to be here, but I will go on this bench and save. Another game I wanted to try and beat at some point in my life was Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night. She went through, she brought me to hell and raised me like a mother. And then, how old were you when this happened, Pika? I got bored of hell. Being bored of hell. I imagine hell is a boring place. Because he was pretty scary for the speed increase. I don't think I'm gonna do the dream bosses, not unless, like, anything changes. Unless anything changes, I'm probably not gonna deal with them. Because 20. Well, how old were you when you met that hellhound? Because if that hellhound raised you as its own, you must have been pretty young. agree. Ah, that makes sense. Raised by wolves like Romulus and Remus. There are so many stories of, like, feral humans, like humans raised by animals, but there's never any documented cases. Which I find quite strange. It's like, I want to believe that it's possible, just because it sounds cool to be raised by animals. If very socially alienating. It took me almost 30 hours, Jesus Christ. I should really stop trying to look at chat while I'm busy fighting this guy. Damn it! I walked off the... I walked off the edge because I was busy reading chat. Kind of scary. I don't think it would be scary, but I could easily see it be very, very socially alienating. Like, if you're raised by wolves, for example, you understand pack mentality and, like, a pack hierarchy, which humans don't have in our society. Like, you would understand biting and clawing as a form of communication and a way of arguing. How would you translate that to being human? Like, you would... Someone raised by animals would probably be ostracized by society just by default. Just because they're too eccentric, too different. And that bad lol. I'll take your word for it. Could be worse, could be raised by Knuckle of V. And being told that you're not allowed to go outside until you learn to master your human form. Being a Knuckle of V is hard. First and foremost, finding a tailor to make good pants is bullshit. Doctors are very difficult to come by. Most times you just have to settle for human doctors. And my sister by default had to deal with a water birth. 'Cause we're traditionally sea creatures. And we are born in our sea form. I'm near the stag station, right? There it is. Alright, here's the Hornet. I remember this being a painful boss fight. Well, man, I'm just gonna get some water first. I might die once or twice here before I get the attack pattern down. Come no closer, ghost. I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me. Bro, I was just walking up to you. Or it takes practice to beat. Yep, Hornet time. The old kingdom, a terrible thing awakens. I can smell it in the air. I know what you are doing. I know why you're what you try to do. Sorry, I know what you try to do. I can't allow it. Ow. That was close. Man, this boss fight must be... Oh shit, I'm supposed to hit her. I'm supposed to whack her. Shit. Nope. This boss fight must suck if you're deaf, because she gives off, like... All of her attacks have very visual cues. Or, like, not visual, auditory cues, is what I meant to say. Nope. Too busy focusing to talk. There we go! Wow, I did it first chance. Wow, I'm better at this game than I thought. Then you lay rallies with the nails spell. Yeah, every boss fight in this game has an opening. Some are more bullshit than others. Mothwing Cloak. This is what I needed. Ugh. And did I get an achievement? I didn't notice. I wonder if there's an achievement for every boss fight on the first try. Oh, wait. What's the... Yep, this is the dash button. Oh, shit! Would it seek to break the seals? They cannot be undone. They must be undone. Let us sleep, little shadow. Return to your darkness. Allow us our peace. Yeah, it does. Like, when you actually get a dodge ability. Ow. Are you kidding me? I'm surprised I got that done the first time. Did I do that before? Can't remember. All I know is that when I get to the Soul Sanctum, I'm definitely gonna have a hard time. That not only is that boss fight bullshit, but the bench, the closest bench, is far away, and you have to deal with all the minions who are just annoying as all living fuck. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. So, still a place there I haven't explored, and I also want to go down that way. Anyways, how have you been, Mickey? But it's good to see you here, as always. I wonder if Anna's played this. If she hasn't, then she better. Because this game is a masterpiece. The Lake of Un. 120% this game back in 2019. Oh hey, it's Quirrell again. Oh hello there. Seems we both tread from far from the path. I can hardly believe those dusty old highways led to such a lush and lively place. This building suggests some form of worship, though its idol has clearly been long forgotten. Doubles equally well for a moment of respite. The Hornet. Guild Protector of Hollowness Ruins. Wields a needle and thread. This guy is weird. Like, he's just standing out here. Looking outward. I don't want to disturb him, honestly. But it's just so interesting that you see something like that. It's like they made specific animations for that guy being there just to add detail to the world. Like that one unfortunate bug with the pickaxe, who I'm sure you all know very well. And cried for. I mean, he's depressed. He doesn't want to be horny anymore, he just wants to be happy. Freaking Guts theme playing in the background. Okay, so let me think. I am right there. There's still an area up top I haven't explored yet. I do want to see what's over there first. What? Oh, I want to be the little bug. Yeah, the little bug. Ow! Fuck off! Fuck off! Also, me, man, I forgot to ask, how was your Easter? My Easter, was pretty nice. We had lots of candy, and we still have lots of leftover sweets. We didn't do an egg hunt this year, nor did we do an egg fight. I guess it was because of, like, time constraints. My mom decided to make a dinner instead of, like, a brunch, like she usually does. But it was still pretty nice, the first, Thanksgiving with my nephew. Anyways, how was your, Easter? I don't think I asked Pika that either. How was your Easter as well? Choco. I think that's all I need to know. I must spend time with my family and ate a lot of food. Yep, same here. Mom made gnocchi, which, for those of you who don't know, gnocchi is a type of pasta made from mashed potatoes. I don't know how to make it, but all I know is it's probably the only few ways I could ever find potatoes palatable. Because it doesn't feel as starchy. It's like, imagine a really dense... Yeah, you love gnocchi. And Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, nice. I once was invited to someone's homebrewed tabletop RPG that took place in the world of Mystery Dungeon. I was gonna play as a Shinx. Like a really moody, edgy Shinx. Like the kind of Shinx who... I think the backstory of my character was like, he's a loner because he was like exiled from his pack for something. I don't know. And I made like the item he had a scarf. Because having a really edgy, moody Shinx with a scarf just makes so much sense. Too bad we never got to play that. You don't like gnocchi? Are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? Clearly, you've been having bad gnocchi. Because, like, it is... And, again, for those of you who don't know, gnocchi, it looks kind of like big, fat grubs. Is the best way I can describe it. But it's so chewy. Yeah, it's just a form of pasta. So it's not too hard to make if you know how to make pasta. There we go. That's one. Fuck off. No! Wow, that's the thing that kills me. I survived the hornet, but this is the one that kills me. Hey, Quirrell. Like, it's just so chewy. It's like so gooey and I just love gnocchi. That is my first death, actually. Yeah. I guess it goes to show how well I know how to play this game, because that's my first death. In Soul Steel mode? Wait, there's a difficulty plus mode? Oh, Jesus. I might have to try that someday. That might make, like, a good game for, like, an endurance stream or, like, a subathon or something. Just play this game and rage endlessly. I could see that. Actually, so... I've said before, my anniversary is coming up. I should really stop trying to read chat while fighting this guy. There we go. Wait! It's permadeath? That's horrifying! Like, I'm here, mouth agape. That is horrifying. This game is several hours long, and one death? Oh my god. No, hell no. Oh god, ugh. Oh, I don't even, like, I don't even want to think about that. That's just horrifying. I mean, these Monster Weirdos are easy, but the thing is, I'm, like, being distracted by chat. No, it's what I was saying. Oh yeah, on the subject of, like, an endurance stream, so... I have plans, for my 1-year anniversary, which is coming... this May, first week of May, May 4th, is my official date of my very first stream. I will be turning 25 and officially become old. Is there actually a no-hitters difficulty? Because if there is, Jesus Christ. Whoever made this game is a masochist. I don't know. I feel like... I don't know. 25, isn't that like a quarter of your life, basically? There you are, you little shit. Come here. Get in me. Say what you want about Dark Souls, but at least in Dark Souls, you don't have to fight your ghost in the last place you died. Alright, round 2, buddy. There we go. Eat shit. Eat shit. Wait, there's a Soul and Steel mode? Wait, I thought that was permadeath, though. Look at this. I never found this charm super useful. Okay, yeah, and I need the Mantis Claws to get up here, so... For now, this area is completely off limits. Why is the boss music happening? I already finished the boss fight. Anyways. It's permadeath, so what happens with your soul in steal mode? Nothing. File gets deleted and can't respond. Okay, well, and it's not a soul. Whatever. Like, is there an animation for your save file breaking? Of course, like hardcore mode in Minecraft, except Minecraft is randomly generated, so at least there's some level of, like, variety with each playthrough. Okay, so that's this area. I'm going the right... Actually... No, I'm gonna go down here first. Fuck you. Fuck you! Eat a dick. It says your main menu, the mask is broken. That is so mean. Imagine never telling people that, and they just learn it on their own the first time they die, like, oh, okay, and then you... Oh god, that's just mean. Anyways, as I was saying, May 4th is the anniversary of my very first stream 1 year ago. I am organizing a collab with a bunch of former collab mates on the 3rd, because they can't do the Wednesday. It does worry about... Okay, never mind then. Guess not that mean. However, and the reason I'm braced up is because I remember talking about endurance mode, or endurance streaming. On the 4th, I plan to do a proper endurance stream. For maybe 8 hours, who knows. And I'm going to be playing Endless Space 2, which, if you've never played that game, highly recommend it. If you like Civilization. It is also a game where you will lose hours and never even notice it. Alright, see you, Mickey. Thank you for stopping by. Piece of shit. Ah! Fuck you! Ah. Itchy nose. Okay, let's try this again. Nice! I got the thorns, which is one of my favorite badges. I always use it. Last thing today. Okay. See you later then. Just know that I am streaming later today. I'm actually streaming with someone new, someone I haven't collabed with before. It's gonna be 4 hours from now, actually. Speaking of which, I think I've only got maybe an hour left of this game in me. But anyways, see you, Blaze. Thank you for coming by. And again, this was very, very nice of you to be here and talk with me. And as I said before, DM me if you ever want to collab. I am open, always. I always love to meet new friends. Bitch. Ah, fuck. Alright. Take care, buddy. I love your vibe. Oh, thank you. I totally have a good chill vibe. Get Ethernet cable connection before starting to ask and subclabs. Okay, don't worry about it. I'll be sure of that. Bye. If I were to go this way... No. Did I go too far? I might have gone too far. I think I did, yeah. I'm next to the hunter. Yep, it was down here. Alright, this is done. Let's put this here. This symbolizes a path we have not gone to yet. Whoops. Put this here, because we're definitely going to need to deal with that at some point. Ah, seriously? Fuck you. Oh yeah, this place. Yes, this is a place where one of the ghosts dwell, right? As well as a place I really can't be in without light. Let's leave. What's that way? Haven't been this way yet. Oh, I think I remember this. Yep. Boss time. Screw you. Friggin' don't give me a chance to do anything. In order to trigger the boss fight, I have to take a point of damage. Fuck! At least this boss fight lets you heal. Ole. Ole. Give you a spank on the ass. There we go. There we go, get some more energy. Ah, fuck! Seriously? That's some bullshit. Yeah, I remember this. Ugh. Fuck you! Ooh, that was close. Ah, there we go. Fuck, that's intense. There you go, be free. Alright, now I can't even get past here. Because I need the mantis claws. So at the very least, could you please give me a safe route back? So I don't have to keep doing this. Ugh. Fuck, that's stressful. So... now the direction is down, but first I'm gonna go back to the bench. And write things down on the map. Fuck you. How dare you deal damage to me? Okay, fuck you. I literally just healed. Oh my god. The nerve of these bugs. And here's the bubble cave. Bog Canyon. This was one of my favorite looking areas, which is why I'm so disappointed it never really turned out to be that big. Ow. Ow. Bullshit. Ah! Okay. I'm not even gonna bother. Ow! God, I hate the exploding ones. Just trying to heal. Piece of shit. Where's the explosion? Really, no explosion? Ow! Yep, here's an area I can't get to just yet. Hey, it's the banker.
Oh, Bakura Finello.
Millibel. Hello there, dearie. I was about to close up shop and run till you came along. I provide banking services if you're interested. Losing one's geo is a terrible thing, and it's so much more likely if you carry it all about yourself. My vault is much more secure. In all my time as a banker, I've never lost a single geo. Uh-huh. Maybe you considered opening an account? Sure. Alright. Now I know what happens with this character.
Geo.
And I don't plan on doing it, at least not anytime in the near future, because she is useful. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beast gets the best of you, you'll be glad you know your Geo's safe within my vault. God, imagine a bank, but you deposit the bank, or like you deposit your money into someone's orifice. Actually, I'm not gonna...
Gio Kalala.
Geo, Kalala. Actually, I'm not gonna do it just yet, because I have a lot of Geo, and a lot of things to spend that Geo on. Hey, Coral. This isn't this something? I'd not expect to discover so huge a stag station after that foggy descent. Bugs of Hollow Nests must have been an impressive lot building such a grand structure so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Can you imagine this place in its time? Hordes of bugs traveling around the kingdoms, stag bell ringing, the station bustling with activity and life. Now only our, even know it exists. I love how you can hear the echoes of the past if you listen carefully. I hope my audio is loud enough that you can hear it. That's a special thing, I suppose, to cherish these sites, even in their decay. I like Coral. He's always very positive. I love this bug. Willow. Oh, come and search for treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it only in this station, and the taste is divine. This place, must have been quite a hub, built at the border between two lands. The misty drop on one side and those bulbous growths on another. Neither place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. Feel free to stop by any time. Though I do like the quiet in the station, a little company is always good for one's health. Yep. Alright, I need the mantis claws first before I get the treasure in the station. Meanwhile, stag station. You've opened several stag stations now, haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity once more to travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me, like the stagways of my mind are returning once more. Continue to open the station and you will have my deepest gratitude. I like the fact that I'm helping this guy out. This gladdens me. The Queen Station has opened once more. This place was a bustling hub of travel, well placed for travelers visiting the outer edge of the land. You're quite the explorer to find this place. Well, thank you. Anyways, back to Dirtmouth, please. I think our society needs to rely more on public transit. You know what's weird? Public transit is one of the most antisocial places I've ever been. Like, sitting on a bus, there's just nothing, absolutely nothing but awkward silence as far as the eye can see. It's just like, nobody wants to bother each other, so it's like everyone acts like so distant and cold.
Papa nada.
And the irony is, it's public transit.
Patmas Geo.
Optimus Geo indeed.
Patmas Geo.
My understanding of Hollow Knives can be a little vague, but below those leafy caverns is Fungal Grove. Once home to peaceful creatures, not quite bug, not quite plant. Sounds almost worth a visit, no? Well, there's a downside. The dreadful stench. The nauseous odor fills the place.
だから遠方の
Papa nada.
Alright. Now let's see how far I can get before 40 minutes is up. 39 now. Because I do want to take a rest and have dinner first before my next stream. My next stream will be with, I'm bad at names. I'm so sorry if they are here right now. I believe their name is Kiwi. And, I met them along with some other VTubers. And with that individual, I will be playing Risk of Rain again, which I haven't played in a while. Probably because, and I've said this before, I don't find Risk of Rain that appealing. I know there's a lot of people who like it, and I can understand why they like it, but I don't know. I don't like the idea of a roguelike where the map isn't really randomly generated. Like, if the map is always the same, with minor differences, like where loot spawns, no, that just... No, the part of the fun of roguelikes is that every new run is supposed to feel new. Oh, these cute little things. Die. Give me your soul. Ah. Ah, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just finishing charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area. I suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures, the mantis, gave me quite a scare. They seem an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I may have braved their caves, but I fear my matured physique, you mean you've gotten fat, won't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. Of course I'll buy your map. Okay, so... Boing boing. Yep, can't go this way. Or that way, so this is a dead end. is a fun little geo cluster to get. It's pretty convenient they put it right next to the map maker, so that way if you're short on cash, you can get some. Ow! God, I forgot about those things. And how much I hate them. Ow! I know there's something up here, and that's why it's being guarded so heavily. Shit! Well, that was close. Maybe I shouldn't bother. Okay, yeah, I'm retreating. Retreat, retreat. Get out of here. I know when I've been beat. I'm not giving up on this area, though, that's for sure. Actually, yeah, maybe exploring that area up there will be the last challenge of the day, and then I'll end stream. Alright. Ow! Seriously, you spent so much time. Ugh. Got it. Freaking hair in my face. I need to get a haircut. I always found this particular chamber very strange, just from a gameplay perspective. Ow! Bitch. Also, I love how this is canon genociding their youth. Killing younglings. So, like, what is the purpose of this chamber? Like, there's no treasure in here. There's no treasure in this chamber at all. It's not even on the map yet, I don't think. So it's like, no notable treasure in here. And it leads right back to the same chamber I just left if we go up. So what is the purpose of this chamber? It never made sense to me. Actually, it might have been this, now that I think about it. Give you, like, a bit of a challenge before you have to open up this shortcut. That might be the reason, now that I think about it. Never mind. Still, feels kind of out of place. Come on, really? Alright. I love these guys. Ah, shit. That's why. They just, like, very viciously and rigorously bang their head against the floor multiple times. So cartoony. And there's something about the way they do it that makes you know that, like, their head is very soft and, like, rubbery. That it just bounces back so fast. There's just something about the way they attack that's just so fun. Oh, I got a new charm notch. Based. About damn time. Now I meet this creep. Don't try to sneak past me. I can smell you. Do you collect a lot of geos? You mean geo, and you can see something nice. To see something nice. Let me show you then. Take a look. Don't you want them? Like, if you really, really want them, I'll trade them for more geo. More geo. I always found these kind of useless just because one hit, Actually, wait. Yeah, if I remember correctly, one hit is all it takes with these. And they break. I might buy them at some point just for completion's sake, but not right now. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to end it. This has been fun. Thank you to everyone who came. It was very lovely to talk to all of you, as always. And like I said, in about 3.5 hours now, I got another collab. So don't miss it. Alright. Bye.